backdoor, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Still backing and backing, gets stalled again, and picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards, taken away by Parker. Found it out of goal! Parker tees up Brody Schultz!
A right-handed dribble goes to Reichel. Deep three-pointer on the way. That's good.
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the 3, and it's good.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
And a good evening, everyone. Welcome to Thompson, which has been turned into a bit of a green zone tonight, as the East Grand Forks Green Wave will take on the Thompson Tommies, with green being Thompson's primary color. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com and our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. For all of your insurance needs, visit Irie Insurance online at IrieINS.com. IrieINS.com. East Grand Forks comes in with a record of 8-6, the Green Wave, coming off a win on Thursday night at Warren Alvarado Oslo by a score of 41-38. Thompson, meanwhile, last played on Friday night against Park River Fordville Lincoln, and it was the Tommies winning 73-23. Thompson has now won 11 in a row. The Tommies 12-1 on the year, ranked number 2 in the state. In the brand new girls high school basketball Class B rankings, only rugby is in front of Thompson in the Class B rankings, and you might want to make some plans for February the 3rd when the Tommies will host rugby. If things stay the same, it could be number 1 versus number 2. That'd be good a reason as any to come on out here and check things out, or make plans to watch here on YourLiveEvent.com. In the JV game earlier today, Thompson beating East Grand Forks 43-28. We'll check in with the coaches, Dennis Carpenter of East Grand Forks and Jason Brent of Thompson, when we return after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online, firststatebanks.com.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Welcome back to our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Talking now with Dennis Carpenter, the coach of the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Coming in after a win last Thursday against Warren Alvarado Oslo, 41-38. Talk about that game.
Well, we struggled from the field. It was 15-13 at half. You know, we've saw some inconsistency with our scoring. You know, there are big games where we score 80, but then, you know, we score 41 against that game. We just got to find some consistency, which we had. Within that game, you know, we caused some turnovers that, you know, we were down by 7 at one point in the second half, and caused some turnovers and got back within 2, and then finally got over the edge of Wayo and was able to get a W.
Your team is a young one with just 2 seniors on the varsity roster, and one of those is not available tonight.
Yeah, and those juniors have been playing since they're freshmen. The freshman, the Vadova girl, you know, she's a sophomore or a freshman this year. She's played last year as an 8th grader. So we're relatively young, and we're not very big. So we got to make sure that we're quick, and we got to put some ball pressure. You know, the one senior that we'll have, Perkins, she just came back from a concussion. So that's, you know, in the last game against Warroad, in Wayo, she was very timid. You could tell, you know, that was her first game back. So she had a good practice on Friday, Saturday. So hopefully she's ready to play.
What are the strong points of the Green Wave?
We rely on our quickness, you know, especially in the defensive end. You know, obviously not being very big, we have to rely on our quickness, and we got to box out. We've been doing a good job of that lately. You know, limiting offensive rebounds for the other team. We got to continue doing that, otherwise we're going to find ourselves in trouble. But we got to find some consistency on our offensive end.
This is going to be interesting for you in the sense that you're coming to play North Dakota rules, which means a shot clock in 4 quarters as opposed to 2 halves. How do you prepare the team for that?
Well, it's like an extra timeout, you know. That's basically what it is. You know, when that quarter ends, that's like a timeout. We play with a shot clock, you know, in Minnesota. I know it doesn't come into effect till next year, but right now our section has been using a shot clock, so we're used to that. You know, there are times where we don't have a shot clock, but I don't think it bothers us. We like to put it up within, you know, 10 seconds. There are times where we take a lot of time off the clock, but, you know, we adjust pretty well to that.
Now you take on a Thompson team that's on a bit of a roll of their own right now with an 11-game winning streak. What will be the important things for you tonight against them?
Well, we got to limit their shots. We got to try to contest each shot. We got to limit their offensive boards. We got to handle the ball. I know, you know, from the past, even in playing them last year, they get after it defensively. You know, they like to jump passing lanes. They like to press. They like to push the ball off the floor. We got to get back on defense. We just got to take care of the ball, do the little things, and hopefully, you know, good things will happen.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
That's Dennis Carpenter, coach of the East Grand Forks Green Wave on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Girls basketball coming up with East Grand Forks at Thompson. We'll continue after these words on yourliveevent.com.
At the Thompson Public School, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit the website tps-k12.org for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and information on the construction project and new addition at the Thompson Public School. Follow them on social media and find Tommy Pride with student updates and events with the Thompson Public Schools. Stay in touch with your children's education or find out why the Thompson Public Schools is right for you. tps-k12.org.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsborough wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during the 2022 golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com. We continue with our Irie Insurance pregame report as Thompson hosts East Grand Forks and girls basketball tonight. Jason Brent is the coach of the Thompson Tommies, who have now won 11 in a row with a pair of wins last week over Larimore and Park River Fordville Lincoln. Talk about those games.
Well, there were two games that we were happy with the way we came out with some energy and intensity right out of the gate. Sometimes you go into games and you feel like you're not quite there full, just, the focus isn't always there, but I thought that our kids really did show up well. We've been extremely competitive in practice this week, and I really think that's been showing in our games lately, to where, we show up and we know that we have to go to work and nothing's going to come easy for us.
We're able to get some of the younger players in some varsity minutes.
Yeah, only having so many on our bench right now, we were able to get everybody at least 2 quarters. They also played 4 in a JV game, so they had their full 6 quarters for the night. But it's always nice to get those kids on the floor whenever you can, because some talent right there. There's some good players, and when it comes down to it, if we ever got ourselves into a foul trouble situation or something like that, we got to know that those kids are dependable, and right now we feel like they are.
And one thing that you've done through the course of the season is that you've got one jersey open, the number 11 shirt, and that is for the player who played the best in the JV game.
Yeah, that's something that we've done a lot of. We actually now have just kind of taken that out of the equation, to be honest with you. But with that, as we slid a player up, so now we have 10 on our varsity. So, that gives us a little bit better number to work with. We're still looking, though. I mean, the fact that we don't have that jersey doesn't mean that we're not looking. We'd love to have a couple more girls up here by the end of the season. So we're watching this close. We kind of told them that instead of competing with one another for that jersey, to go out and compete with themselves and get better.
It's a nice carrot on the stick.
Yeah, it is. Something to motivate them a little bit. And we're really hopeful. We think that we've got kids that have the talent to do so, and we're hoping we can get them up there by the end of the year.
I mentioned the 11-game winning streak. Has everybody been able to stay kind of on an even keel from the start of the win streak, which was, I think, game 3 of the year to now?
Yeah, I think they really have, and I think part of that is we have really good leadership on our team, and I think the seniors and even our juniors do a nice job of keeping everybody in check and focused. And something that we say quite a bit is never be satisfied. It's something that I know I personally learned from Coach Ed Byer back in the day, and it's something that we try to pass along to our kids. And like I said, we try to develop practice plans that have a lot of competition. And our upperclassmen are really good about setting the tone and getting things rolling the way we want them to. And that really helps keep that focus and everything going in the right direction.
Now you take on an East Grand Forks team that's about 500. Is it a big advantage that you're used to playing with a shot clock and they're not?
Maybe. We watched a couple of their games on film, and I don't think a shot clock would matter a whole lot with them. It looks like they like to play a fast-paced game, and they like to get up and down the floor and get those shots off quick. So I don't think it's going to affect them a whole heck of a lot, to be honest with you. But, I think that between that and playing 4 quarters instead of just the 2 halves, it's different. You throw in that natural timeout. We're used to having it. Where they're used to having maybe a little smoother half without that stoppage in play. But you talk about them being 500, but they're a good basketball team. We've been watching some of their film, and as the season's progressed, I feel like they've gotten better and better and better. I know they maybe have a player or two that hasn't been dressed the last couple of games. Not sure if they're back or not yet, but, they got some really good players there. I know they got a couple upperclassmen. I know their sophomore class is really good, and I know the freshman girl does a whole lot for them as well.
What will be the important things for you tonight?
Well, I think number one, we have to own the boards as usual. That's definitely something that we have to do, because those rebounds really lead to our transition. And when we can get out running the floor, that gets us a lot of free and cheap buckets. Other than that, defensively, got to get hands up. They're a team that likes to attack the rim, and sometimes in those games we get ourselves into a little foul trouble because we get a little slow in their feet and we try to reach our hands in there. So we got to move our feet and get in the gaps and defend them better.
All right, best of luck.
All right, thanks, Joe.
That's Jason Brudden, coach of the Thompson Tommy's girls basketball team. We'll be back with the starting lineups, Thompson and East Grand Forks girls basketball, after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Have you started thinking about your 2023 crop insurance plan? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with IRE Insurance. We will be hosting farmer meetings to discuss the 2023 outlook and share strategies that are geared towards protecting your revenue and preserving your equity. Join us on Tuesday, January 24th in Devils Lake, Annetta, and Hope, or Friday, January 27th in Hillsboro. For exact times and locations, please visit our website at ireins.com. IRE Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Welcome back to Thompson. Joe Lancello with you as we get ready for girls basketball. The East Grand Forks Green Wave and the Thompson Tommies. And our scoreboard tonight brought to you by Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company, serving Thompson and surrounding communities. Talk with Chris for your insurance. And the latest rankings that came out today for boys and girls basketball in North Dakota Class B. In the girls' poll, Rugby number 1 with Thompson second, Central Cass is 5th, Mayport CG 6th. Out of area teams, and Northern Cass receiving votes. In Class B boys basketball, 4 Winds remains the number 1 team. Central Cass is 2nd, Sargent County 4th. Thompson moves up a spot from 7th to 6th. North Border is ranked 8th, and Grafton is ranked 9th in the boys basketball rankings in Class B in North Dakota. Again, the Thompson girls on an 11-game winning streak, 12-1 overall, 6-0 in Region 2 play. And East Grand Forks is 8-6 overall. And we shall return with the opening tap, Thompson and East Grand Forks, after this on yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most.
In Grand Forks and Lakota, see Chris Moen, your agent with answers.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Time now for our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. For East Grand Forks, number 1 is Allison Kovar, a 5'5 junior. Number 4, Sophia Perkins, a 5'5 senior. Number 5, Maya Langerud, a 5'5 junior. 23, Tatum Vatava, a 5'10 freshman. And Ella Thorvaldsen, number 25, a 5'8 junior. Now for the Thompson Tommies, number 1, Olivia Dick is a 5'4 senior, averaging 10.6 points a game and 4.2 assists. Number 2 is Sydney Schwabe, a 5'4 junior, averaging 9.4 points and just over 3 assists a game. Number 10, Clara Stevens, a 5'10 senior, averaging 7.7 points and 6.4 rebounds. Number 22, Kaya Hurst, a 5'6 freshman, averaging 11.7 points and 6.8 rebounds a game. And number 33, Brenna Martin, a 6-foot junior, averaging 7.5 points and 6.5 rebounds. Jason Bren, the coach of Thompson, the Tommies 12-1 on the year. Dennis Carpenter, the coach of East Grand Forks, the Green Wave 8-6. East Grand Forks in one else are a team called the Green Wave. Green shirts, black numbers, white letters. White and black trim. Thompson home white with green letters and numbers, green and black trim. Martin wins the tap, controlled by Schwabe. 3 on the way from the top is short off the rim. Rebound controlled by Votava. Skip pass for Perkins in the right corner, getting it down low for Votava, and she's fouled. First foul of the game, 21 seconds in. Clara Stevens committing the foul for Thompson, her first of the game. 23, Tatum Votava, missing the first of 2 free throws. East Grand Forks without Addison Kiava, who is sidelined with a back injury, and Haley Robertson, who is the tallest of the Green Wave. Votava with 1 of 2 and a 1-0 lead for East Grand Forks. Robertson away on a family vacation, and at 6 foot, she's the tallest of the East Grand Forks players. Stevens left coffin corner. Work it back around for Schwabe. Stevens for Olivia Dick. Hurst back for Dick at the top of the key. Schwabe draws a double team. Stevens thought about the 3. She'll drive into the lane. Shot clock at 4. Shot up and in by Kaya Hurst. And the Tommies with the game's first field goal. They lead 2-1. Kovar in the front court for Votava. Maya Langerud is number 5. Back for Kovar. Lob down low, broken up by Schwabe. First turnover of the game. Hurst into the front court, driving, scoring. Kaya Hurst with all 4 Thompson points. The Tommies up 4-1, a minute and a half into the game. Kovar gives for Votava high on the left side. Entry pass for Thorvaldsen, kicked out left corner. 3 off the rim, no rebound, tipped out. And controlled by Thorvaldsen. She'll drive and score. No, check that. Votava with a basket. Votava with all 3 points for East Grand Forks. Schwabe driving and scoring. Sydney Schwabe's first points. Kovar hounded by Hurst. And pass broken up and a steal by Schwabe. Good work defensively to keep that from being an easy layup. Perkins right corner. On top for Langerud. Guarded by Schwabe. Langerud almost lost the dribble. Finding Kovar, who almost held on to the ball, but a takeaway by Martin. 3rd turnover against East Grand Forks. Schwabe taking her time across midcourt. Stevens high post left, and Perkins got her arm wedged in there pretty good, trying to take the ball away. But she'll be called for a foul, her first, and the first in the Green Wave. Addison Sage, number 4, checks into the Thompson lineup. 22, Ellie Marcotte, a 5'7 sophomore, into the game for Thompson. Sage around the screen, overshot the basket. And the Green Wave the rebound. Number 2, Kylie Madison, a 5'5 junior in the game, also for East Grand Forks. And a pass left short and another Thompson takeaway. Schwabe driving and a foul by Kylie Madison. And Schwabe to the line to shoot 2. First foul on Madison and the second on East Grand Forks. Schwabe, a 65.5% free throw shooter, hits the first. 7-3 Tommies, 4:31 to go opening quarter. Thompson looking for their 12th consecutive victory. Schwabe makes them both. She's got 4. Fatava into the front court on the left side. Stevens guards her. Fatava around her screen gives for Madison, tied up in the corner. Back out for Marcotte. Shot clock at 13. Madison driving and scoring. And a steal. And the Tommies get their first rebound. Schwabe for Hurst, who traveled. Second Thompson turnover. Olivia Dick back into the game for Thompson. In for the first time is Jordan Tozer, a 5'8 sophomore. Stevens and Schwabe will get a break. Cover driving left of the lane and a quick steal for Tozer. 5 East Grand Forks turnovers in the opening quarter. Sage, 3 on the way, bango! Addison Sage with her first points, and it's an 11-5 lead for Thompson. Kovar for Ellie Marcotte, stopping in the free throw circle. Back for Vatava with a shot clock at 18. Vatava back for Kylie Madison. Shot clock at 8. Kovar. And you may have heard that foul. Kovar to the line. Addison Sage the foul for Thompson, her first and the second on the Tommies, with 2:52 to go in the quarter. Allison Kovar, a 5'5 junior at the line, hits the first. Ella Thorvaldson checks out, and into the game is number 40, McKaylee Fitzpatrick, a 5'10 sophomore. Kovar makes them both. Thompson's lead is 11-7. Dick on the right wing, not afraid to shoot from three-point range. Gives for Sage. Now Hurst, she'll shoot a 3. Doesn't go. And Fitzpatrick the rebound. Into the front court, Fatava, left corner 3, a little long. Rebound for Fitzpatrick. And East Grand Forks will set it up again. Vatava back for Madison around a screen. Room to drive and score. Kylie Madison with 4 off the bench for East Grand Forks. And the Green Wave within 2 at the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Dick with a 3 on the way, off the glass, no. And Vatava the rebound. Madison for Vatava with a head of steam, almost lost the ball. Gives it in for Kovar, shot, no. Offensive rebound, Ellie Marcotte. Kovar with a 3, that's good. Kovar with 5. And we're tied at 11. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, serving Thompson and surrounding communities, talk with Chris for your insurance. Tied at 11 in the first quarter, back after this.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
Play underway. We're tied at 11. First time we've been tied in this game. Minute 24 to go in the opening quarter. Sage gives for Stevens, who's back in the game for Thompson, along with Sidney Schwabe. Dick finding Schwabe underneath. Now Sage with a three. Yes! Sage with 6. And the Tommies back in front, 14-11. Nice job of moving the basketball. Cameron Adams, number 15 of the game for the first time for East Grand Forks. This is Kovar. Pass poked away. Kovar gets it back. Free throw line extended. Right jumper doesn't go. Rebound control by Fitzpatrick. And Dick trying to save the ball, not able to. The ball will stay with East Grand Forks with 32 on the shot clock, 38.6 to go in the first quarter. Adams guarded by Sage. Gives her Langerud back in the game. Thorvaldsen, now Kovar near the right corner. Kovar tried to dump it down low. Gets the ball back with 10 on the shot clock. Work for Adams, left baseline jumper, air ball, and the rebound Sage. Time running out. Stevens for Dick will pull up with a three. No! And that's the end of the first quarter. After one on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, serving Thompson and surrounding communities. Talk with Chris for your insurance. Tommy's 14, Green Wave 11, second quarter after this on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland. First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online, firststatebanks.com.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
East Grand Forks with the basketball to start the second quarter. They trail Thompson 14-11. And Sidney Schwabe with a little contact. That'll be her first foul, and 3 on Thompson in the half. East Grand Forks with Langerud, Madison, Adams, and Thorvaldsen on the floor, and a steal by Schwabe. 6 turnovers against East Grand Forks. Stevens stopped at the left block. Working out for Schwabe, back for Olivia Dick, left corner. Brenna Martin driving, shot was blocked out of bounds, and it will stay with the Tommies. Sophia Perkins, the one East Grand Forks player I couldn't find. Hurst on the inbound baseline left for Dick. Schwabe back for Dick and bobbling out of bounds. 3 turnovers against Thompson. Tommies with Stevens, Dick, Schwabe, Martin, and Hurst, their original starting 5 on the floor. Leading by 3. We've been tied once, and East Grand Forks had a 1-0 early lead. A 3 from Langerud from the right doesn't go. Stevens got the rebound and fell and traveled. Tommy's getting out rebounded 9-3 early on here. Perkins on the inbound. Inbound pass tipped, and it goes to Schwabe. Ahead for Dick. Pull-up jumper, no. And Madison gets the rebound. Finds Langerud, now Adams on the right wing. Vatava about to come back into the game for East Grand Forks. Schwabe blocked the ball, but couldn't stay in bounds with it. It will stay with East Grand Forks. Cameron Adams out in 23. Tatum Vatava back into the game for East Grand Forks. 19 on the shot clock. Langerud for Madison. Vatava back for Madison. 7 on the shot clock. Vatava will put up a 3 and hit it. Tatum Vatava with 6. Tied at 14, our second tie. Schwabe near the right corner, pass tipped. And a nice takeaway by Perkins. Taken back away by Hurst, who will drive and score. Thompson back in front, 16-14. And a travel called on Langerud. That's now 9 on East Grand Forks. 22, Ellie Marcotte back into the game for the Green Wave as Langerud will sit down. Addison Sage back into the game for Thompson. Dick with the basketball. Hurst, right corner 3, high off the bracket, no good. And the rebound, Madison. For the shorter of the two teams, East Grand Forks has done a nice job rebounding. Right corner open 3, a little too long by Ellie Marcotte. Thompson the other way. Martin for Dick. Back for Martin. Now Hurst, right corner, driving the baseline, and that drops in. Kaya Hurst with 8. 18-14 Tommies. 5:17 to go till halftime. Schwabe and Tozer about to check in for Thompson. And room to drive and lay it up and in for Kylie Matson, who's got 6 off the bench for East Grand Forks. 18-16, Green Wave down by 2. Dick holds, looks for a cutter, finds Sage. Stevens, left wing. Back for Hurst, room to drive, but fouled, and Kaya to the free throw line. Foul on Tatum Vatava of East Grand Forks, her first and the third on the Green Wave in the half. Kaya Hurst, a 62% free throw shooter, well short of the first one. Sydney Schwabe and Jordan Tozer back into the game for Thompson, joining Stevens, Sage, and Hurst. Second free throw and out. Stevens, the offensive rebound, trying to get away from a triple team. Stevens back for Sage. Stevens again on the left block. Turnaround jumper short. And Vatava the rebound. Vatava high on the left. Nearing the midway point of the second quarter. Kovar for Vatava. Perkins. Feeding Kovar, who finds Ellie Marcotte. 6 on the shot clock. Ball poked away. Not an over and back, but that's still going to kill the shot clock. And a shot clock violation. Cameron Adams back into the game for East Grand Forks. As Perkins will sit down. Martin and Dick back into the game for Thompson. As Stevens comes out. And so does Hurst. Schwabe faking the three. Now Schwabe shoots the three and hits it. That's just a two, beg your pardon. 6 for Schwabe and another takeaway. Here's Dick, pull-up jumper, no. Addison Sage the rebound. That is a three by Schwabe. And a short timeout by East Grand Forks. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, serving Thompson and surrounding communities. Talk with Chris for your insurance. Thompson now with their biggest lead of the night at 24-16. Sydney Schwabe with 9 points to lead Thompson. Addison Sage has 6. Kaya Hurst has 8. And they are the only Tommies who have scored so far tonight. Tatum Vatava with 6, Kylie Madison 6, and Allison Kovar 5 for East Grand Forks. They are the only Green Wave players who have scored. Thompson now with some pressure in the backcourt. Adams for Vatava. Allison Kovar back for Vatava. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. East Grand Forks, tied not that long ago, suddenly find themselves down by 8. Shot clock at 8. Vatava with a 3. Yes, just in time. 9 for Vatava. 24-19. Martin left block. Sage for Dick in the left corner. Martin again posting up, shot hard off the glass, got her own rebound, so the shot clock keeps going, but Martin is fouled and will shoot 2. 4th team foul on East Grand Forks. It's on Cameron Adams, her first. Brenna Martin, a 70% free throw shooter, to shoot 2 and hit the first. Ellie Marcotte out. Maya Langaroo, number 5, back into the game for East Grand Forks. 25-19 Tommies as Martin makes them both. And Schwabe with a steal. Missed the layup and Langaroo the rebound. East Grand Forks has turned it over 11 times in the first half. Langaroo and a turnover. Make that 12. Kylie Madison, number 2, into the game for the Green Wave. As Kovar will sit down. Sage with a 3 off the bracket, no good. Dick called for a travel as she was trying to collect the rebound and make sure she stayed in bounds. And there was not a lot of margin for error there. Pressure in the backcourt. Ahead for Langaroo as they break the press. Now a triple team in the block and a Schwabe steal. But thrown away. 7th Thompson turnover. East Grand Forks will get it back with 1:11 to go till intermission, trailing by 7. Vatava in for Adams, back for Vatava. Stops in the left block, finds Adams. Madison for Langaroo. Adams right corner. Adams for Madison. Shot clock at 10. And ball poked away by Olivia Dick. She'll lay it up and in. (28-19). Tommy's biggest lead, first basket for Olivia Dick, and a foul. Jordan Tozer with the foul for her first, and that's 4 against Thompson. Neither team close to the 1-1 here in the final half minute of the first half. Shot clock is off. Madison and an interception by Dick. Tommy's going to hold for the last shot now. Schwabe, room to drive. Sage, left corner three, a little long. Vatava got the rebound. She'll heave it from 2/3 of the way down and come up short. And we're at halftime. On the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, serving Thompson and surrounding communities, talk with Chris for your insurance. At intermission, Thompson looking to extend their 11-game winning streak. It's the Tommies 28, East Grand Forks 19. We'll return to Thompson after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
At the Thompson Public School, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit the website tps-k12.org for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and information on the construction project and new addition at the Thompson Public School. Follow them on social media and find Tommy Pride with student updates and events with the Thompson Public Schools. Stay in touch with your children's education or find out why the Thompson Public Schools is right for you. tps-k12.org.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsborough wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during the 2022 golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com. Welcome back to Thompson. Joe Lancello with you. We're at halftime. Girls high school basketball. The Thompson Tommies are leading the East Grand Forks Green Wave 28-19. East Grand Forks scored the first point of the game on a free throw. Thompson would then take command. They led it 14-11 at halftime. We were tied twice at 11-14. Then Thompson going on a 10-2 burst to go up by 8. Their biggest lead is the one they have now, 9 points at 28-19. Leading the way for Thompson is junior guard Sydney Schwabe with 2 threes, a 2 of 2 at the foul line. for 10 points. Kaya Hurst, 4 baskets, 0 for 2 at the line for 8. Addison Sage, 2 threes for 6. Brenna Martin, 2 of 2 at the free throw line for 2. Olivia Dick, a basket for 2. Clara Stevens started, has not scored. Jordan Tozer has played and has not scored. Tommy's 4 of 6 at the free throw line, 66.7%. Thompson turned the ball over 7 times. Unofficially, just 6 rebounds, 2 on the offensive side. Thompson, 14 points in the first quarter, 14 in the second for their total of 28. East Grand Forks led by freshman Tatum Vitava with 2 threes, a 2, 1 of 2 at the line for 9 points. Allison Kovar with a basket and 2 of 2 at the line for 4. Kylie Madison, 3 baskets for 6, and those are the only East Grand Forks players who have scored. Sophia Perkins, Maya Langerud, and Ella Thorvalson have started the game, did not score. Cameron Adams, Ellie Marcotte, and McKaylee Fitzpatrick have played and have not scored. East Grand Forks 3 of 4 at the foul line, 75%. 15 turnovers against the Green Wave. And East Grand Forks unofficially with 14 rebounds, 4 on the offensive side. East Grand Forks 11 points in the first quarter, 8 in the second for their total of 19. As far as fouls go, no one in the game with more than 1. Neither team got into the bonus in the opening half. You may notice that Thompson being out-rebounded 14-6 in the first half. But then again, it's not that they're doing a bad job of rebounding. The fact is, well, when East Grand Forks turns the ball over, they don't shoot East Grand Forks, and therefore Thompson doesn't have a chance to get a rebound. And so that's kind of the way things are working here. And East Grand Forks, 15 turnovers in the opening half. That is something that Coach Dennis Carpenter of the Green Wave said he wanted to avoid. And his team has not been able to do that so far. And it's the Tommies in front, 28-19. Thompson on an 11-game winning streak, trying to improve to 13-1 on the season. East Grand Forks coming in with a record of 8-6. And just a reminder of the new Class B girls basketball poll that came out this evening. Rugby remains the number 1 team. Thompson is holding at number 2. The Tommies got 4 first-place votes. Rugby got the other 14. Then we have Kenmar Bullbills ranked 3rd, Central McLean 4th, Central Cass 5th. Mayport CG is ranked 6th, with Garrison, Minot Shiloh Christian, Oaks, and Bowman County rounding out the top 10. Northern Cass getting some votes in Class B girls basketball. In the new boys basketball poll that came out this evening from the North Dakota media, Four Winds Minnewacan holds on to the number 1 spot. Central Cass is 2nd, followed by Minot Bishop Ryan, Sargent County 4th, Ellendale 5th. Thompson moves up a spot from 7th to 6th. Beulah ranks 7th, and it's North Border, Grafton, and Standing Rock rounding out the top 10. Standing Rock in the Class B top 10 for the first time this season. And just a reminder on the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show coming up this Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. I'll have an interview with Rick Smith, the coach of Four Winds Minnewacan, as they look to repeat as North Dakota boys Class B basketball champions. Our halftime score on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, serving Thompson and surrounding communities. Talk with Chris for your insurance. It's Thompson 28, East Grand Forks 19. We'll have the start of the second half after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Have you started thinking about your 2023 crop insurance plan? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. We will be hosting farmer meetings to discuss the 2023 outlook and share strategies that are geared towards protecting your revenue and preserving your equity. Join us on Tuesday, January 24th in Devil's Lake, Annetta, and Hope, or Friday, January 27th in Hillsboro. For exact times and locations, please visit our website at irieins.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Thompson will have the basketball to start the third quarter. They'll have their original starting lineup on the floor. Olivia Dick, Sydney Schwabe, Clara Stevens, Kaya Hurst, and Brenna Martin. For East Grand Forks, Langerud, Perkins, Kovar, Vatava, and Thorvaldson, their original starting five. Olivia Dick for Martin at the free throw line, back for Clara Stevens. Hurst for Stevens on top. Clara will try a three. That's around and out. And Langerud the rebound for East Grand Forks. Going from right to left in the traveling green. And Schwabe reached out a hand and got a steal. And got a layup. (30-19), Thompson's biggest lead. Vatava back for Langerud. Now Perkins in the lane. Stevens the rebound. Ahead for Hurst. Got fouled and Kaya will go to the line. First foul on East Grand Forks in the second half. It's on Maya Langerud, her first. Hurst 0 for 2 at the line so far this evening. Makes the first here. Kovar checks out for East Grand Forks, and number 2, Kylie Madison, into the game. Tommy's with her biggest lead. Hurst now with 10 points, and it's a 13-point lead for the Tommies. Langerud finds Vatava. Back for Langerud. Driving through the crowd and scoring. Maya Langerud's first basket. Stevens left open in the left wing. Shot doesn't go. Martin can hang on to the rebound, and it will go to East Grand Forks. And the Tommies with a little backcourt pressure. Madison guarded by Schwabe. Pass thrown behind Perkins. She's able to get it back. Vatava looks for a cutter, finds Madison, who lost the ball. And Dick with a takeaway. 17 turnovers now against East Grand Forks. Dick for Stevens. Open three by Schwabe off the bracket. No good. Brenna Martin, the offensive board. Fresh shot clock for the Tommies. Martin right block, turnaround off the glass and in. 4 for Martin. 34-21. Tommies equaling their biggest lead. 2.5 minutes into quarter number 3. Perkins fouled as she tried to make her way through. First foul on Thompson in the second half. On Kaya Hurst, her first. Brenna Martin checks out of the game for Thompson. And Addison Sage, number 4, is back in the game. Langerud with a nice drive. She's got 4. Green Wave down by 11. Hurst trying to drive the right baseline, but fouled. Sophia Perkins commits the foul for East Grand Forks. That's her second foul. And the second on East Grand Forks in the half. 22, Ellie Marcotte checks into the game for East Grand Forks. Perkins, the first player in the game to have more than one foul. Schwabe gives for Hurst. Olivia Dick top of the key. Stevens thinking about a three. Will give it for Schwabe, who won't think she'll shoot. And Hurst the offensive rebound. Stevens back for Hurst. Stevens in the lane and a foul and clear to the free throw line. Third foul on East Grand Forks in the half. This is on Ella Thorvaldsson, her first. Clara Stevens, a 58.8% free throw shooter at the line to shoot two. First free throw short. Jordan Tozer into the game for Thompson to replace Olivia Dick. Thorvaldsson and Langerud sit down for East Grand Forks as Cameron Adams is into the game. Clara Stevens hits the second free throw, 1 of 2, and she's got her first point of the night. 35-23 Thompson. Entry pass tipped and taken away by the Tommies. Tozer wide open and a basket. Jordan Tozer's first points. Nice pass from Sage. 37-23. Tommy's biggest lead. Adams left baseline. Shot no good. It was tipped. Comes right to Ellie Marcotte, who scores. Marcotte's first bucket. Three from Sage. From the left. Apparently the ball hit the guide wire that supports the basket. And we'll go to East Grand Forks. Kovar back into the game for East Grand Forks, and she has the basketball. Hands for Marcotte. Kovar trying to make her way through the crowd. Shot no good. Fitzpatrick had the rebound. She missed. And the Tommies the other way. Sage, 3 in and out. Vitava from the right corner driving and fouled. Tatum Vitava to the line with 3:17 to go in the third. Brenna Martin with the Thompson foul, her first, and that's 2 on the Tommies in the half. Thompson with Tozer, Hurst. Martin, Sage, and Olivia Dick in the ball game. Vitava with 1 of 2. She's got 10 to lead the East Grand Forks scoring. And the Green Wave down by 11. Sage for Hurst. And a Tozer jumper is good. 4 for Jordan Tozer off the bench. 39-26, under 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Kovar into the lane for Ellie Marcotte, who scores. Marcotte with 4. Thompson's lead is 11. Dick for Martin against a double team. Nice spin move in the basket. 6 for Martin. 41-28 Thompson. Kovar guarded by Hurst, hands it for Adams. Right corner Marcotte. Vatava trying to bull her way in. Shot blocked by Tozer. Quickly ahead for Sage. And a nice job back on defense by Marcotte. Otherwise, Dick is open in the right corner for a three. Vatava checks out for East Grand Forks. For Thompson, Schwabe and Stevens are back in. With Martin and Sage. And Olivia Dick, who has the ball now. Stevens driving, shot too hard. Kovar the rebound, minute and a half to go, third quarter. Adams for Kovar. Kovar for Adams, shot clock at 13. Kovar with a three, doesn't go. Rebound Olivia Dick. Long pass finding Sage, who will score on the mid-range jumper. Sage with 8. 43-28. Tommy's biggest advantage. We've been tied twice, and East Grand Forks led only 1-0 in the beginning. Adams tried an entry pass, broken up and taken away. Schwabe ahead of the crowd to lay it up and in. 14 for Schwabe. Shot clock is off. Marcotte for Kovar rather. Adams with a three from the left. Martin with a rebound, and that's the end of the third quarter. On the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, serving Thompson and surrounding communities. Talk with Chris for your insurance. It's Thompson 45, East Grand Forks 28 after 3, fourth quarter after this.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most.
In Grand Forks and Lakota, see Chris Moen, your agent with answers.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's Jerrid.
Thompson with the basketball, East Grand Forks with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Trailing 45-28. To the number 2 ranked team in Class B North Dakota basketball, Thompson. Vatava back from Madison. Langerud for Perkins. And a takeaway by Dick. And a feed for Schwabe to finish. 16 for Schwabe. 47-28. Thompson with her biggest lead. Langerud driving to the basket and is fouled. Clara Stevens commits the foul for Thompson. That's her second, and the third on Thompson in the half. Haven't been that many fouls in this game. As Maya Langerud, the 5'5 junior, hits the first of 2. Stevens with 2 fouls for Thompson. Sophia Perkins, 2 for East Grand Forks. Those are the only players with more than 1 foul in this game. Langerud hits them both. 47-30. Schwabe for Dick. Martin, Stevens, and Hurst round out the 5 for the Tommies. Martin double team in the block. Stevens hands for Schwabe. They'll sit through the crowd. They wave off the basket. Ella Thorvaldsen commits the foul for East Grand Forks, her second. That's 4 on the Green Wave. Since they say the foul was before the shot, wasn't a shooting foul. Schwabe for Hurst. Swing it back for Olivia Dick. 3 on the way. No. Dick hustles to get her own rebound, but a reach-in foul. Kylie Madison commits the foul, her second. That's now 5 on the Green Wave. Schwabe out. Number 4, Addison Sage back into the game for Thompson. Tommy's rotating those 7 players. Stevens in the free throw circle. Ball was tied up briefly. Now right corner 3 on the way up by Hurst and off. Stevens the offensive rebound and a basket. 3 for Clara Stevens. 49-30 in favor of the Tommies. Madison driving, lost the handle on the ball. That's 21 turnovers unofficially against East Grand Forks. Green Wave with Madison, Langerud, Perkins, Vitava, and Thorvaldsen on the court. Stevens high post left. Almost lost the dribble. Shot wouldn't go. Brenna Martin the offensive rebound and a foul. Or, beg your pardon, guess not. Tommy's on the inbound. Martin's shot is blocked by Vitava. And East Grand Forks can't handle the ball. Sydney Schwabe and Jordan Tozer back into the game for Thompson. Martin and Dick will sit down. Madison and Langerud check out for East Grand Forks. Kovar is back in. Along with Ellie Marcotte, 22. 3 on the way by Sage, yes. Sage with 11, her 3rd bomb of the night. And now it's a 22-point lead for Thompson with just over 5 minutes to play. Vitava for Thorvaldsen. Nice pass from Kovar to get it to Thorvaldsen, who will get to the free throw line after a foul. Kaya Hurst with the Thompson foul, her second. That's 4 on the Tommies in the half. Ella Thorvaldsen, a 5'8 junior, hasn't scored tonight. Getting 2 free throws here. Banks in the first. Martin and Dick back in for Thompson as Stevens and Hurst check out. Thompson looking to extend its 11-game winning streak. Second free throw missed. And Tozer fought to get the rebound. Schwabe with room to drive in a basket. 16 for Schwabe. 54-31. Kovar for Perkins in the lane, dumps down low. To an open Thorvaldsen to score. Schwabe right coffin corner for Sage. And a foul on Thorvaldsen her third, and that's 6 now on East Grand Forks in the half. Martin fouled as she was trying to get the ball in the right block. Number 40, McKaylee Fitzpatrick, a 5'10 sophomore, back into the game for East Grand Forks. And Cameron Adams, number 15. Tozer driving, blocked. And Vitava comes away with it. Adams' pass is tipped and taken away by Olivia Dick. Sage started to drive the baseline, back off for Tozer. Dick for Martin. Tozer, 3 left corner, short. Dick got the offensive rebound in plenty of space and drives to score. 4 for Olivia Dick, 56-33, under 3.5 to play. Kovar drove, missed, got her own rebound, scored in a foul. Jordan Tozer committing the foul for Thompson. That's her second, 5 on the Tommies with 3:03 to play. Addison Kovar, that was her first bucket of the second half. Shot missed, scramble for the rebound. And Tozer comes away with it quickly into the front court for Dick. Under 3 minutes to play. Thompson by 21. Olivia Dick, 3 on the way, high off. Oh, got a friendly bounce. 7 for Dick. Tommies by 24. Nice give and go for Fitzpatrick, but she missed the shot, and the Tommies get the rebound. Dick for Martin looking to post up, splits a double team shot. No, Martin got her own rebound and got fouled. And that's team foul 7. Kovar commits the foul her first, and that's now 7 on Thompson on East Grand Forks in the half. Martin shooting 2, missing the first. Kovar out. Kylie Madison comes back in for East Grand Forks. Martin with 1 of 2. She's got 7 on the night. 60-35. Pretty much all Thompson. And the Tommies will clear the bench at the next break. Langerud's 3 is too long. Sage the rebound. Sage right corner. Here's the 3. Doesn't get it. Rebound Fitzpatrick. Madison for Langerud. Through the crowd, lays it up and in. Maya Langerud with 8 all in the second half. Final minute of the game. Thompson will improve to 13-1 of the year, and their winning streak will go to 12. And a basket for Schwabe. And both teams going to bring some new faces in the game. For East Grand Forks, number 3, Emma Marcotte, 5'10 sophomore. Number 11, Carly Walsh. Number 14, Taylor Berg. For Thompson, Jalen Ovdom, a 5'9 sophomore, is in. Along with 15, Andy Schwab, an 8th grader. And Claire Colling, number 5, a 5'7 freshman. Langerud for Berg. Shot clock at 8. Langerud with a 3, no. Andy Schwab the rebound. Sage across midcourt, and all she's got to do is hang on to it. As Thompson now goes to 13-1 on the year. They've won their 12th in a row. As the second-ranked Thompson Tommies have defeated the East Grand Forks Green Wave by a score of 62-37. On the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, serving Thompson and surrounding communities. Talk with Chris for your insurance. We'll hear from Coach Jason Brent of Thompson and talk with one of the players, and we'll have our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, as well as our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. That's all coming up after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland. First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online, firststatebanks.com.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
At the Thompson Public School, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit the website tps-k12.org for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and information on the construction project and new addition at the Thompson Public School. Follow them on social media and find Tommy Pride with student updates and events with the Thompson Public Schools. Stay in touch with your children's education or find out why the Thompson Public Schools is right for you. tps-k12.org.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
Back at Thompson, Joe Lancello with you. The Thompson Tommies have won their 12th straight game. The Thompson girls beating East Grand Forks 62-37. East Grand Forks led just once, and that was at the very beginning of the game, a 1-0 lead. We were tied twice at 11 and at 14. All Tommies after that. They led at 14-11 at the quarter, 28-19 at the half, 45-28 after 3. And their final margin, 62-37, their biggest of the night. As Thompson now 13-1 on the year, and East Grand Forks drops to 8-7. Let's take a look at the stats tonight, brought to you by Christian Motors in Fertile. They've got a huge selection of used vehicles. ChristianMotors.com or ChristianCarsOnline.com. Check them out at either location on the web. Leading the way for the Tommies, Sydney Schwabe with 2 threes, 6 twos, and 2 of 2 at the free throw line for 20 points. Addison Sage, 3 threes and a 2 for 11. Kaya Hurst, 4 baskets, 2 of 4 at the line for 10. Olivia Dick, a 3 and 2 twos for 7. Brenna Martin, 2 baskets, 3 of 4 at the line for 7. Jordan Tozer, 2 baskets for 4. Clara Stevens, a basket, and 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Claire Calling, Jalen Ovdam, and Andy Schwab played briefly and did not score. Oh, somebody's being invited to prom here. Mickey, can we get a shot of that? Brenna Martin being sort of publicly invited to go to prom. And I take it she's accepted. I hope for his sake. Oh, okay. Well, that's something one doesn't see very often. A prom invitation streamed. We'll hear from Jason Wren, the coach of Thompson, in just a few moments. Thompson scoring, that wrapped it up there. Tommy's 8 of 12 at the free throw line, 7 turnovers, and none in the second half. And Thompson, 22 rebounds overall, 9 on the offensive glass. Thompson, 14 points in the first quarter, 14 in the second, 17 in the third, 17 in the fourth for their total of 62. East Grand Forks, 1 player in double figures, freshman Tatum Vitava with 2 threes, a 2 of 4 at the line for 10. Maya Langerud, 3 baskets, 2 of 2 at the line for 8, all in the second half. Allison Kovar, 2 baskets, 2 of 3 at the line for 6. Kylie Madison, 3 baskets for 6. Ellie Marcotte, 2 baskets for 4. Ella Thorvaldson, a basket, 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Sophia Perkins, Cameron Adams, McKaylee Fitzpatrick, Emma Marcotte, Carly Walsh, Taylor Berg all played, did not score. East Grand Forks, 7 of 11 at the free throw line, 63%. 23 turnovers against the Green Wave, and East Grand Forks, 23 rebounds, 7 on the offensive side. East Grand Forks, 11 points in the first quarter, 8 in the second, 9 in the third, 9 in the fourth, for their total of 37. The Green Wave now 8-7 on the season. Their next game will be Thursday night at Crookston. And Thompson going to 13-1 on the year. Their next game will be back in Region 2 action as they take on Drayton Valley Edinburgh in Drayton. We'll hear from Coach Jason Brend of Thompson on our postgame show and have our player awards for you when we come back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsboro wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during the 2022 golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
Have you started thinking about your 2023 crop insurance plan? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with IRE Insurance. We will be hosting farmer meetings to discuss the 2023 outlook and share strategies that are geared towards protecting your revenue and preserving your equity. Join us on Tuesday, January 24th in Devil's Lake, Annetta, and Hope, or Friday, January 27th in Hillsboro. For exact times and locations, please visit our website at ireins.com. IRE Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
And welcome back to Thompson. We continue our post-game show. The Tommies beating East Grand Forks 62-37 tonight. Joined now by Sydney Schwab of the Tommies. 20 points on the night. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
You guys kind of played even with them the first quarter and a little more or so, but you kept getting a lot of turnovers. What was the key to that?
Yeah, in the beginning we started off slow and we just knew we weren't playing how we could play. So in the locker room at halftime we talked about what we can do to bring the energy up, and it worked.
And it sure did, and holding them to 18 points in the second half, I mean, they say defense wins championships, and that's a great example of it.
Yeah, we really focus on our defense, and I think we did a good job of shutting them down in the second half.
That's 12 straight wins for you guys now. How are you guys handling the winning streak?
We just come ready to play every game and stay positive, and it's just really fun to play with all of them.
And again, you just might go perfect for January, but you've got a game coming up Thursday at Drayton Valley, Edinburgh. What do you know about them?
We'll watch film on them this week and see what we can do.
Okay, Sydney Schwabe is our Energy Player of the Game, brought to you by Enbridge. Oops. Let me try that button. Enbridge. Energy for life, Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Sydney Schwabe, congratulations on the game tonight, and we'll be seeing you around.
Thank you.
Sydney Schwabe, guard for the Thompson Tommies, 20 points on the night, the high scorer, and the Energy Player of the Game, brought to you by Enbridge. And now get our Precision Player of the Game in a second here, but right now we're going to be joined by Jason Brenn, the coach of the Thompson Tommies, as well as junior post player Brenna Martin. First of all, Jason, congratulations on the win.
Hey, thank you very much. You know, it's a game with an opponent that was really aggressive. They got after it. They're physical, and you know, early in the game we thought there was a lot of loose balls and things that just kind of tipped to their direction, which, you know, that happens. That's part of the game. So we just tried to stay the course, maintain what our game plan was, and in hopes that the ball would start coming our direction. I thought this young lady next to me played a heck of a ball game. She was just a monster on the glass and did a great job defensively, and we got her some looks inside there, especially late. Playing a little injured and banged up, so I think she showed a lot of moxie tonight.
And Brenna certainly with a solid job there. And again, I was talking with Sydney about the defense and how you guys were able to force so many turnovers.
Yeah, this year our key has been really communicating across the court and being loud with our teammates, and it allows us all to be in the right place at the right time to get that steal.
12 straight wins. How does it feel to have a streak like that?
It feels great, but we all know that we can't look like away for a second. We can't take that and celebrate too much because we have to keep our foot on the pedal and keep going because we have more important games to win.
And the next of those, I would imagine, would be the next on the schedule. That's Thursday night at Drayton Valley Edinburgh.
Yeah, you're right. First of all, what a great job she's doing, huh? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you know, we go back up to Drayton here on Thursday, and it's a region game. It's a 2-pointer, so that goes towards our seeding and tournament time. And every one of those games is important. I mean, there's a game on our schedule that we feel isn't important for us, you know, and like Brenna said, we want to keep our foot on the gas. As soon as you start taking breaks or looking over your shoulder, you got somebody who's gaining on you. And, you know, I think that's one of the reasons, as I mentioned to you in pregame, that, you know, we're keeping practices very competitive and we're pushing one another, and that's going to help us in the long run.
All right. And you're still ranked number 2 in the state. I would imagine that's nice, but I'm guessing what you really want is to be number 1 at the state tournament.
Yeah, the rankings don't mean too much right now. I mean, anything can happen, and like one bad game can just like shock a lot of the teams, so we just got to keep working.
Okay, Brenna Martin and Coach Jason Brent, thanks very much, and congratulations on the win tonight.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
And now time for our Precision Player of the Game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises. And that goes to Addison Sage, who was precise with 3 3-point baskets and 11 points on the evening. There we are, RDK Enterprises. And you may find this hard to believe, but we are less than 90 days until spring planning. 90 days. Are you ready? Is your maintenance plan in place? Do you have parts on hand? Are you ready to make any upgrade options? Have you decided on those, and have you bought them? Well, RDK Enterprises, your local precision planning dealer, can help. Spring will be here before you know it, and we'll help you meet the challenge. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com. And Addison Sage, our Precision Player of the Game. And earlier today in the JV game, it was Thompson beating East Grand Forks 43-28. And that is going to do it for us tonight here from Thompson. Thanks very much to Mickey on camera, and thanks to our sponsors, and we thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again here tonight. Thompson's girls win their 12th straight game. The Tommies 62 and East Grand Forks 37. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.